Yes.
Okay, beautiful.
No.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Well, I go ahead.
It's two master bedrooms with a brain, one on each end,
Okay.
with a I think a 1.5-year-old walk-in shower.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. Mats are on each end.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, I tell you what, Sheree, I feel like I have all the information I need in order to see if this is a good fit. I'm gonna place you on a brief hold. Let me see if I can qualify this property for a cash offer, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay? Yes, ma'am. All right. So let's run numbers on it. Let's run numbers on it. Oh, Maximo says iced coffee. He's right. It's iced coffee, but it's got protein in it. So I don't know. Should we consider that all right? Should we consider that a right answer, y'all? Should we send my man the $10? Because he missed the protein part. It had protein in it. All right, I'm running comps on this. I'm running comps on this right now, y'all. And let's see. Let's make him an offer. Hey, Sheree, quick question for you. Let's say we were to purchase this property and there were no realtor fees and we paid all the closing costs.
Well, I accept that.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. What price range did y'all need to be in off the record?
Well, when we moved in, we set the comps for the neighborhood. I think came in high, and churches high, so the neighborhood went up. The only thing that we don't have that's familiar with a couple of other properties, maybe two other properties, is a swimming pool. That's the only thing we don't have. But there's room for it. We were supposed to put in something, but we didn't.
Got you. Makes sense. So, I mean, what price range were you thinking off the record? If we could just make this the easiest transaction for you, you didn't have to worry about a whole bunch of paperwork and stuff like that. Okay. She plays me on hold now. Let's see what she's talking about. While she's doing that, I'm running my own numbers right now. This property is in Las Vegas. It's in a pretty lucrative market. I'm seeing other properties go for about 500, 615, 548, 510, 540. Here's what I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking this property can go for, on the market right now, we could probably go for about all day and night. I'm thinking 550, 560. Let's say 550. Let's take 6% off of that. 550 minus 33,000. 517. Let's say I want 25,000. I can offer like 492,000. I think she's coming back.
My husband and I have discussed that because I'm considering someone assisting in packing or carrying items.
For sure, completely understand, and no worries at all. No worries. Do you have an idea of a price range theoretically?
That's what we have to discuss. And my husband said to ask you to call back tomorrow, or we'll call you.
Got you.
All that because we have to write it down and everything.
Completely understood. Well, what I was gonna say is, we had set the expectation that I was gonna get you an offer before we get off the phone. So, are you saying that no matter what my offer is right now, we're not ready to move forward right now?
Can't make an offer, but as I told you, my daughter needs to move forward first. Because we're moving with her, so she has to find a place in California, and we're gonna move with her. So in order for and that's why we don't know what type of time we need. She has to sell her place first.
For sure, for sure. What I was thinking was if I could get you an offer that did make sense, we could open up escrow together and begin the process, and we could basically make the property um, based off of whether or not y'all find a place. So we wouldn't close if your daughter didn't find a place. That way we could actually get an agreement in place and the funds allocated for you. But if you're not able to find a place, then we don't close. But if you do find a place, well, we at that point we've already opened escrow and we're ready to go. And if we're talking about 4 months or so, at least we would have the paperwork in place. But it wouldn't hold you to actually closing unless your daughter were to find a place and we can get y'all somewhere to move. Is that something that would sound fair?
That sounds, yes, that does sound fair. Because I'm not too sure about investors, purchasing, because everyone's trying to make something off of it, and people really need a home. They don't have the money you guys have.
Agreed. I agree.
I'm not comfortable with that, but I'm willing to, listen and, look at the. I don't want to say a price because I don't know a price. But saying it was just what now? If you want to say a price, say a price. You want to say a price, it doesn't sound like he wants to wait. He's gonna have to wait.
Are you asking me or are you referring to your husband right now?
I was talking to him. We would really like you to call us back tomorrow because if we there's another family wants to hear it and we could decide.
Another family member?
Yes.
Understood. Understood. Okay. So you're saying just so that I understand correctly, you'll have your family member available tomorrow, and that's why you want me to call back because you're not ready to make a decision right now?
All right.
Okay. Understood. Understood. Well, I appreciate you so much for letting me know that. And when would be the best time for me to call you back tomorrow?
Probably 11:30.
Okay, 11:30. 11:30. Okay, let me make a note right here, and I'll call you back tomorrow around that time, and hopefully we can make something happen.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Have a blessed night.
Yes, sir.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, what do y'all think? Did I let her off the hook too easy? What y'all think? What y'all think? The CEO. What up? What up? What up, family? What's good? All right. Did I let her off the hook too easy, y'all? Okay, let me just update our CRM real quick. Talk to seller. Maximo says, yes, I did. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. I sure did let her off the hook too easy. You're right. You're right. I should have. I should have. Talked to seller and she asked for us to call back tomorrow. Because I had an offer that I could have made and I didn't make the offer. And I am the one that's always preaching, make the offer on the call. Man, I feel like I've been slipping up, bro. I've been slipping up on these calls. What? Is it true? Yes, it's true. Y'all are watching Aaron Bevan slip up on lives, fam. You saw me slip up a couple times today, matter of fact. You know what I mean? But it's all good. We're still at 230,000. Come on, we're still at 230,000 in projected revenue. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're still getting to the bag. Even if we have a bad hour, even if you have a poor day, even if you have a poor week, a lot of people they'll have a bad month and be like, this is not working. It's like, bruh, you gotta stick with it long enough to see it work. You know what I mean? Like, most people just not consistent, bro, and they're not persistent, and then they're like, oh, it didn't work. It's like, no, you didn't work long enough. Stop playing. Zach asked a good question, bro. He's like, are we there to give offers or solve problems? Oof. Oof. Good question. This. Hey, Bill.
Hello?
Hey, Bill. How are you? It's Aaron. I was calling about the property on Cosmo Street there in Bakersfield. Yes, sir. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I wanted to reach out because you had spoke with one of my agents some time ago, and I wanted to introduce myself because I'll be the one making you an offer on the property if you had a couple minutes to talk.
Yeah, I got a couple minutes.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to be very brief. I won't take too much of your time. My objective is to get you a cash offer while we're on the call right now. And normally how these calls go is I'll just have a couple questions for you about the property. And if it does make sense for us to move forward and we're a good fit, then normally I'll draw up a purchase agreement for us to review together before moving forward. Is that fair? Okay, awesome. So it looks like it's a vacant land. And it's 12.8 acres, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. And how much were you asking on this one, Mike? Bill?
Yeah, we had it listed for like 600,000.
Okay. Why didn't it sell?
No.
Okay. I'm looking at the land right now online, and it looks like there's some hills and whatnot on the property. Do you know how much of the 12.8 acres is actually buildable?
Well, I would imagine there's probably around 4 or 5 acres
Okay.
that aren't on the hill.
Okay.
I mean, the hill goes down.
Okay. That's actually really helpful. And are you flexible on that number? If I can come in with a solid offer that makes sense, fair market value. I mean, are you willing to be flexible with me? Okay. And let me ask you this, just a couple more questions. I'm gonna get you an offer right now. Are there any utilities that are on the property, or that come to the street, or what does that look like?
Well, there's power poles across the land, around the front and the back.
Okay.
And the water is the city water. It's probably maybe a couple 2,000 feet from the land. There's water not up to the property.
Okay. Understood. All right, that's actually really helpful. I appreciate that. And it looks like there's a dirt road next to the property. Does the dirt road go all around the property, or is that on just one side?
Actually, the only road that's dedicated is a dirt road that's one inside court.
Okay.
county road in front of the property is on our property.
Understood. Understood. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. I feel like I have all the information I need in order to see if this property qualifies for what we're looking for. Bill, let me just place you on a brief hold and let me see if I can get this property qualified for a cash offer. And I'm going to come right back for you. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. One moment, please. All right. So let's go ahead and run these numbers. This is what I'm seeing, y'all. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing properties next door on in similar areas. Excuse me. In a similar area. The properties are going for give or take like $500,000 each. We're sitting on 4 acres. So we're sitting on 4 acres. I only see a little bit of frontage. So let's say the houses can go for like 300 each. 300 each. Let's say we gave each one an acre times 4, probably 1.2 million. And let's say 20% of that is 240,000 minus $25,000 profit. We can offer about 215,000. Let's see if we can make something happen. Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like I got us an approval for the property, so I'm actually really excited about this. It looks like we can pay all of the closing costs for you. There's no realtor fees or commissions included, and we could be at about $215,000 for this property and make this an easy peasy transaction if that's something that you would consider.
That's interesting. But I was hoping for a little more than that.
When you say a little more, what did you have in mind?
Well, about 300,000.
300,000? Okay. I can't guarantee 300,000, but let me place you on a brief hold and see if I can work some magic here. One moment, okay? Are you there, Bill?
Yeah.
Okay, one moment. Can you hold on for me?
Yeah.
All right, 1 second. Hey, I like what Maximo said. He said, drop, and 59 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG. All right, so he said he wants 300,000, bro. But man, I don't know if I could go that low because now here's the thing, though. What if we put joint on MLS? What if we put joint on MLS? Now, if he wants 300,000, we're gonna have to give him 96% of it. So 300,000 divided by 96%. We would need to sell it. The net sales price at 312,000. No. We need the net sales price to be 300,000. So 300,000, so $25,000 on top of mine. So 325 is the net sales price divided by 96%. We would need to sell it at 338. We would need to sell it at 338,000 in order. Does that make sense? 338,000 times 6% is 20,000. So 338,000 minus 28,000. No, that's 10. So we would need to sell it for 340,000 times 6. That's 20. We need to sell it at 340,000 in order for us to get it to him for 300,000. That's not going to work for me. I think I need to be selling this property max on the MLS. If we did an ovation, we need to be selling this property for like, let me see. I'm going to tell you right now. Hold up. I'm going to tell you right now. Bear with me. We would need this property. All right, so if we're talking about 4 parcels at 350, that's 1.4 million. Because we're significantly over the median house rate. Oh wait, are we? Oh yeah, we are. Well, we're right there. So let's say we were doing at 28%. Bro, I think we can sell this property. I think we can sell this property on novation, probably 360, 370. So let's say 375, 6%, 22.5. So 375 minus 22.5, that's 352. He wants 300. Bro, that's a $50,000 deal. Now, mind you, he had it listed at 600,000. I asked him, why didn't it sell? He's like, I don't know. I know why, because it was listed too high. He's down half. Let's negotiate with him. I think we can sell this property novation for 352. He wants 300. I'm gonna see if he'll work with me at 285. Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Just shooting it to you straight. We're looking at 12. We have over 12 acres here, but we probably only have about 5 buildable acres. And then on top of that, we're gonna need, and I'm not beating you down or anything. I'm just kind of talking straightforward with you. But we're also gonna need to, get the utilities on the land and then start developing, basically raw land. And so I'm saying that because I want to work with you here. Originally, I'm saying that we would probably need to be in, the $215,000 range. I know you're wanting 300. Just given everything, I'm willing to fight for you here to see if we can make something work. I mean, can you work with me if we were to be at the $280,000 range? Could you work with me here if I made this the easiest transaction and we showed you proof of funds and you can see that we're the real deal?
Yeah, I've got a partner I have to follow.
Okay, all right. Well, should we call your partner now to see if this is something that makes sense so that I can see if I can get funds allocated for this deal?
Could we maybe do that tomorrow?
Well, I don't want to pressure you. Is there any way we could do it today? If I'm already talking to my team right now, and if possible, I'd love to see if we can get a purchase agreement over to you by tomorrow. Are you opposed to just checking to see if he's, if your partner is even interested in this ballpark?
Yeah, I think that I have to think about that.
When you say you have to think about that, what are you referring to? Whether or not you want to sell at all, or the price?
I've got to talk to my partner.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be in a rush.
Sure. Sure. I definitely don't want to. I don't want to rush you. Is it a price thing where you don't want to talk to him tonight, or are you saying that if we were at that 300 range, that you would be willing to see if that makes sense for him?
Yeah, I have to talk to him about it.
Okay. About the price or about whether or not you're going to sell at all?
Well,
Okay, got it, understood. Okay, I didn't clarify that. I'm sorry. And I'm definitely not trying to rush you at all. This is, this is the sort of decision where you got to feel comfortable. Would you be open, Bill, to me calling your business partner to see if he's interested in selling?
no, I'll do that. I'm handling it.
Okay. All right. And so where do we go from here? What's our next step?
Can you call me tomorrow?
When would be the best time for me to call you?
I guess tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon, as in like after 12 or like 12:30? Does that work for you? Like 12:31?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And Bill, I really don't I don't want to be bothering you. You're not going to hurt my feelings if the answer really is just no. Do you want to do the deal with me, or is the answer really just no? I promise you're not going to hurt my feelings here.
I'm sure this is something that they want to do.
Got it.
That's when, and I'm not going to. Where's that?
Okay, got you. But in regards to you, do you want to do the deal, or do you feel like this is probably just I'm wasting my time here?
Well, my intentions were to build something on there.
Sure.
My property, my land. I had cows on there. Have a little ranch.
Mm-hmm.
So, I got to call some other people and see how you feel about it.
Sure. Makes sense. And if you don't mind me asking, why aren't you doing that now? Why not turn it into a ranch and kind of see your original vision?
Well, I guess maybe because I'm blind.
Oh, holy smokes! Well, I didn't know that.
So I need help. That's what it's all down to.
Understood. Okay. Well, that makes sense, Bill. That makes sense. Okay. Well, with that said, I'm just grateful that you're on the phone with me. It sounds like this is something that would make sense. If I can be at your price, do you think that your partners would want to move forward? Gotcha. Okay, understood. Well, hey, thank you so much, Bill. I appreciate you being on the phone with me, and I'll go ahead and call you tomorrow around 12:31 p.m. Okay? Yes, sir. My pleasure. Bye. Man, I want it, bro. Do I sound thirsty? If I sound thirsty, I don't even care, bro, because I want this contract, bro. Stop playing with me. That's a $50,000 deal, bro. Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, let's go. I want it. I don't care if I annoy people. I don't care, bro. I don't care if I'm annoying. I don't care. Like, I could tell he wanted to get off the phone, but it's like, I want this contract, bro. What's up, Ronnie? Ronnie, I got you. Ronnie. I'll hit you back. Ronnie, text me real quick so that I remember after this live. What's good? Ronnie is family, y'all. Okay, let me just update my CRM. Talked to seller and offered $285. Hey, you know what's crazy though? The seller originally wanted $600,000. This is why you always got to make the offer, y'all. All right. This is why you always got to make the offer, because he originally wanted 600,000. We offered him 215. He said, "Man, I really was hoping to get more than that." I said, "Okay, well, what are you thinking?" He said 300,000. I said, "If I can make $285,000 work, can you work with me?" He says, "Yes, let me call my partners." So that is a bottleneck, but I did flesh it out by saying, "Hey, if you don't want to do the deal with me, that's totally fine. Am I wasting my time here, or what do you think?" And he says, I gotta check with my partners. Okay, bet. So that means that's a good follow-up. Okay, that's a good follow-up. All right. I'm not saying I'm the best closer. All I'm saying is that I am getting to the bag. Here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm the best closer, but you have to put respect on my name because I'm getting to the bag. I'm getting to the bag. That's one thing about it. That's one thing you can't say. One thing you cannot say is that I'm not getting to the bag. So you better put respect on my name. Dang, does that sound arrogant? I don't care what it sounds like. We're getting to the bag. Does that sound arrogant? I don't care if it sounds. I don't care what it sounds like. Okay, so I'm moving to the next lead. I got one more. Ronnie says, "Let's sell something. Come on, we're making calls right now, and it's mad late. I'm gonna make one more call, y'all. Let's see if we can make something happen. Let's see if we can make something happen one time for the one time. All right. Huh? What do you mean? I feel it in my spirit. Like, yo, a seller called me back, y'all. A seller called me back. All right. I'm gonna call this seller back. Bro, how dope would it be if I locked up a contract clutch like this? Come on, please. Please.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 7.
Dang, bro. That's why you got to speed to lead. That's why you got to answer the phone calls live. But I was on a call with another seller, so I'm not mad. But still. The concierge on TikTok. What up? If you're on TikTok, put fire emojis.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Hey, what up?
4292799 is not available.
All right, let me call one more time. I got to triple tap them. If they don't answer the first time, dang, the concierge says just locked up 10 acres this week. Let's go. Stop playing with it. Somebody put a hat and mustache on me. I didn't know you could do that. That's crazy. Hey, yeah, this is Aaron.
So, we're getting to the house on the bill. George Vahola has not made a decision on it yet. We spoke about it. She can't seem to make a decision. So, the only thing I can do is let you know when she does.
Okay, completely understood. Would it make sense for me to follow up, or does that probably not make sense right now? I'd be wasting.
If you want to, yes. I mean, this is an ongoing business. We've had this house for about 4 years. It's sat idle. We've done some improvements on it. We rented it to an attorney for a while, and he destroyed it.
Oh no.
Santa Croce, criminal attorney. He didn't do very good there with his rat bastard children. But when the house was worth $720,000 a couple of years ago, again, Joyce didn't want to budge, and I had it pretty much sold for about $640. To look at the person, kind of like people that want to flip it and things like that.
Yeah.
So I've had this problem with her for years. I had a property in the country club. I have property in the phase 2 on Kingsburg Way, all the way out on Aliente. When they started those phases out there on the northeast side of town.
Yep.
So it's like she's a hoarder. I mean, I don't know what the deal is with her, but I've been talking to her and everything else. So, when I know something, I mean, you're welcome to keep on calling back, but as of now, she hasn't made any real decision at all. So
yeah, that makes sense. And I don't want to be a pest. So at this point, we don't even know if she wants to sell at all.
It's nobody's in it. I mean, except maybe some spiders, But it's her property, it's her deal, not my deal, even though I'm with her in other properties in other states and stuff. But, so she has the last word on it. And, I don't know, I mean, I don't get it, to be honest with you. It's like she doesn't like to make money because she doesn't really need any money.
Got it. Got it.
So, shitty because it's a nice piece of property. I don't want to be able to go by it and see it.
I've only seen it online, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it. Would it make sense for me to call her, or what are you thinking?
No, it doesn't make any more sense than when I talk to her. No, absolutely wouldn't. And
Okay.
it's a fact because she too gets a lot of calls from people like this and
Got it.
miscellaneous calls and things like that. So
Got
I
it.
would be better, talking to than her. She's a busy person, even though she's actually 83 years old.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, but she's very busy with her business, and she teaches also in the nursing industry.
Mm-hmm.
So it's she's a busy person.
Yeah.
But if it was solely mine, I would have dumped it 2 years ago.
Yeah, I hear you.
I could have what it said here. Somebody wants it really bad, here you have it.
Yeah.
Because she's bought the property for about $425,000. What we got it for.
Wow. Wow.
That's what we paid for it. So, it's like I said, when it comes down, I don't know why she gets to let it go,
Yeah. When should I follow up?
You could call me like every 2 weeks or something like that.
Okay, that's fair. And can you do me a favor? I just want to update. I want to update my profile for you. Can you just text me the address right now? That way I can save it next to your name, and then I'll make it a point here on your profile to just follow up every couple weeks.
I'm very old fashioned. I have a flip phone. I don't do that. I have a secretary in my office that does things like that. I don't text.
Nope.
You can text me all day long, but I'm not texting anybody.
I understand. I
I
understand.
don't work that way. It's just, I know it sounds stupid in today's world, but I refuse to carry on. I even had a smartphone. I couldn't stand it. I had the GPS taken out of it, everything else, and no, I didn't want it.
I hear you. Well, nowadays people are doing some pretty dumb stuff with smartphones anyway. So
Smartphones, believe it or not, are on the way out. Do you know that?
what are they going to be replaced with, you think?
Well, it's something like almost like they're becoming to deal with human beings that more attached directly to machines. So it's almost going to be getting to like a mental telepathy type of operation.
Yeah, like the Matrix. Like the Matrix almost.
Yes, that's where it's heading, and that's just absolutely crazy. You see, technology will ruin this planet, and it already has. It was beautiful back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. It was paradise. Now we've got problems. You understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
We do. I mean, I don't know how you look at things, but it's not my opinion. It's people that I know, big people back east. It's not good.
Yeah.
And people don't even know how to socialize properly because of the way they're taught. The last 30 years, what the government has to teach us to do, iPads, computers. Now we have people that don't know how to socialize and interact with other human beings in a proper manner.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Well, they're pairing off with their own sexes, like males to males, females to females. Not necessarily homosexuality. It's just that they feel comfortable because they can't interact properly socially. It's like the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. No, it's true. I've noticed that. It's like people nowadays, they see another human and they look down and they seclude into a shell and are not able to engage with other humans.
Not good.
It's not healthy at all.
You hear so much talk about World War III, things like that. I don't know if you know about what's going on in like World War III. They push this quite a bit. Now, without a doubt, when there's wars, all of the heads of all of the countries have come to a mutual agreement to have that war. The only reason it makes it seem like, well, we're going to war because of this hatred it's because it makes the soldiers hate that other side so much. Believe me, when there's a war.
All right. So at this point, I got to get the guy off the phone because I already know we're not going to move forward. You know what I mean? And he's just like talking at this point.
That's the reason why we went for he's here threatening World War III.
I don't want to just hang up on him, but dang, I got to get this guy off the phone.
Right?
Makes a lot of sense.
But it's a fact.
Well, thanks for. I appreciate you hopping on the phone with me. I appreciate it. Really quick before I let you off the call, what is the I'm not in front of my records right now. What's the address for this one? That way I can update the profile. I just updated my notes right now, and I really appreciate talking to you. Thank you so much.
You're not bothering me that much, no, at all. You'd be bothering her, but her life is a little bit different,
Understood.
Okay?
Well, hey, I appreciate talking to you, and you have a blessed day, my friend.
You too, man.
Yes, sir. Bye. Boom! Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka! All right, so we ran 2 lives today, day 22. We got one verbal. We got one verbal earlier today. Nothing on this call, but it's all good. Consistency and persistence always wins. And David Bell says, sounds like your smoke detector is asking for help to change its battery, Mr. Himothy. It is, bro. It is. And you know what's funny? Like, I thought that I did change the battery, and it still is doing that. So yeah, I mean, everybody notices that, especially, yeah, everybody notices that, and that's something that I gotta work on. Ernie says, following your steps. Come on, aim higher, bro. You're gonna be much better than me. We have I have like over 15 mentees who are making more money than me in wholesaling right now as we speak. I'm not even exaggerating, like 15. And our objective is to be making more money than them within the next 6 to 12 months, because we have a competitive spirit. The CEO says may have to hold the reset button down. All right, I will keep that in mind. Y'all hold me accountable to that. With that said, y'all, I love you guys to death. We're gonna hop off this call. It's already 9:08 p.m. CST, and it's been another day. Calling leads live with SVA leads, the highest quality leads in the game. The reason why we're $230,000 in projected revenue in 22 days of calling. I hope that you guys are getting value for this. And if you're not home yet, drive home safe, because they be driving reckless out here. Love on your loved ones, because tomorrow's not promised. Brush your teeth, and for goodness sakes, don't smack nobody. Till next time, let's get it.
We made it, that's facts, ayy. We the greatest, that's facts, ayy. Prices raising, that's facts, ayy. That's right. But we paid it, that's facts, ayy. I did. They hate it, that's facts, ayy. Cause we changing, that's facts, ayy. We did. Can't blame them, that's facts, ayy. Cause we made it, that's facts, ayy. Cherry on top, that's a goat, yeah. Where you been, I wanna know, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. Greatest story ever told, yeah. I know you wanna look up for this. Baby, let me turn you up a bit. You said you made it through hell and back. Give me the scoop, baby, tell the facts. Don't be shy.